Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody, that if I listened hard, I could hear the sound rising from the ground. Every moment until now, I was dying to change from a spark to a flame. I want fire, fire, burns bright, I'm fighting to reach it. Higher, higher, I fly, falling to pieces inside. Even when it's hot, even when it's high, never gonna quit, never gonna stop. Fire, fire, tonight I'm lighting up the black sky.
The Great American Bash is next Tuesday, but tonight we bring you the final edition of NXT before the Great American Bash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
And we are kicking things off in a big way.
To the generation of Jade.
The NXT Women's Championship is on the line. And will Cora Jade, who comes into tonight's match as the challenger, be able to re-usher in the generation of Jade? Jade lost the NXT Women's Championship at the No Mercy Premium Live event to Lyra Valkyria and has vowed to win the title back. Well, she gets that chance. She gets that opportunity here tonight on NXT. It has been 9 days since Lyra Valkyria became the NXT Women's Champion here in Universe Mode. This is her first championship defense, and it is against the former champion, the woman that Valkyria beat to win that title. Can Valkyria do it again? Can she prevent the generation of Jade from returning? Or will that generation be re-ushered in?
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
What a way to begin NXT here this evening. The NXT Women's Championship on the line in our opening contest. Wait a minute! Roxanne Perez is here! She has been on Monday Night Raw in recent time, but suffered a loss in the Queen of the Ring tournament and has now made her presence felt on NXT tonight. Looks like she's going to be watching this matchup very closely. Roxanne Perez was the woman that Cora Jade beat to win that title. And Valkyria sending Jade off the ropes. Went for the drop kick, nobody home. And now Cora, back elbow to Valkyria and a kick to the back. Right now, Cora Jade is rolling. She's in control, but Valkyria back to her feet, and oh, what a crossbody. And the champion delivers the standing moonsault to retain OLLIE on and a kick out. It's going to take more than that. Now back into that collar and elbow tie-up. These two women just jockeying for position. And now Valkyria targeting the arm of Cora Jade. Now into the side headlock. And a precarious situation here for Cora Jade as she just got launched. And now Jade went for the kick. Gets caught by Lyra. Nice block though by Jade. And now it's Cora Jade going off to the arm of Lyra Valkyria. Oh! These two have been pretty evenly matched thus far. The NXT Women's Championship hanging in the balance. Waistlock applied by Valkyria. And oh, wait a minute, roll up, shoulders down on Cora Jade. Oh! Valkyria trying to take her by surprise. Did not pay off though. The matchup continues. And Valkyria firing up the NXT Universe. Went for the open palm strike, catches the forearm instead. And now Jade with a massive flurry. Into the cover right away. Trying to capitalise to win back the title. And a near fall. Now what is Cora Jade thinking? Off the ropes. And a big time elbow. Back into the cover. And another kick out by Valkyria. And now Lyra being picked back up to a vertical base. She gets sent into the corner, but there was nobody home. And Valkyria coming off the ropes. Jade caught her with a knee. The challenger's rolling. Can she win back the NXT Women's Championship and re-usher in the Generation of Jade? NXT Women's title on the line in our opening contest of the evening. It is the defending champion, Lyra Valkyria, battling the former champion, the woman she beat to become the champion, Cora Jade. And oh, Valkyria sent to the outside. She held on, but there's a drop kick, knocking her right off the apron. And the challenger in pursuit. Roxanne Perez, if you're just joining us, is out here watching this matchup very closely. A vested interest for Perez, as she was the champion before Cora won that championship. And now, these two looking to get back into the ring. Cora Jade trying to follow up here on Lyra Valkyria. She may be closing in. Jade nails that knee in the corner. And will that be enough to win back the title? Shoulders down on Lyra Valkyria, and only a 2 count for Cora Jade. Jade is not happy. She's getting frustrated, and that may be her downfall as she comes off the middle rope, gets caught by Valkyria. And oh, Jade though, with a couple of elbows. And now these two women going back and forth. And Valkyria getting the better of Cora Jade. And wait a minute. Perez going off to Valkyria. And that's going to be a disqualification. What is Perez doing? She just cost Cora Jade her opportunity. But I don't think Perez gives a damn. Perez going after Lyra Valkyria, the woman who currently holds the NXT Women's Championship. And now Valkyria trying to fight back, but she's just been through a matchup with Cora Jade. And Perez back on top. And now setting up Valkyria. Pop rocks.
You didn't think I wouldn't be back, did you? You have something that belongs to me.
Well, Roxanne Perez clearly has her eyes on the NXT Women's Championship. But so does Cora Jade. And Perez just cost Jade her title opportunity. Where do we go from here? Tonight, Hendry will take on Ridge Holland in our main event before the Great American Bash next Tuesday, where he competes for the North American title.
You just ruined my chance of getting my title back. What the hell?
Cora, relax. There's another title around now. Tatum is right there, ripe for the picking. That NXT Women's title belongs to me.
Well, it looks like Cora Jade has a decision to make. Will she sacrifice her opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship to go after Tatum Paxley and the Women's North American title?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Calling from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears!
Well, Shawn Spears making his way down to the ring with Ridge Holland. They are the Culling. And we will see Ridge Holland again later tonight in our main event of the evening when he goes one-on-one with Hendry. But right now, the attention is all on Shawn Spears as he prepares for in-ring action. And there is the D'Angelo family.
And his opponent, accompanied by Tony D'Angelo, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Kenny Lorenzo.
So it will be Channing Stacks Lorenzo representing the D'Angelo family here tonight. And listen to the NXT universe. They are firmly behind the D'Angelo family. And the bell sounds. We are underway with this one-on-one contest. Shawn Spears and Stacks going one-on-one tonight. Right now, Spears in control, but Stacks quickly changing that. Taking down Spears. And now Spears getting the better of Stacks. Side headlock applied. And Stacks trying to look for an escape here. And he finds one. Going under. And oh, what a drop kick. Nicely executed. Here's the coming out as D'Angelo looks on with a proud look on his face. Spears, though, getting that shoulder up in time. And now, Channing Stacks Lorenzo with a suplex. Boots to the chest of Shawn Spears. And a leg drop to follow. Stacks is rolling. Here's the cover on Spears for another one count. And looking for a boot there to the back. Oh, wait a minute. Holland up on the apron. And I think he's undoing the turnbuckle pad. But Shawn Spears takes control. And what does Shawn Spears have on his twisted mind here tonight? A face wash. to the skull of Stacks. No doubt there is a lot of twisted ideas, twisted plans on Spears' mind. Here's the cover, shoulders down, and Channing Lorenzo will get his shoulder up. And now Spears with a ground and pound all over him. And Stacks needs a breather. This matchup continues here on NXT. We are back here on NXT, and these two men are representing their respective teams here in this match. It is Shawn Spears going one-on-one with Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And old Stacks with the head scissor takedown, creating separation out the submission. Spears trying to fight back, and he kicks Stacks away and takes him down. Into the cover. Shoulders down here, not enough though for a victory. We have Tony D'Angelo in the corner of Stacks as Ridge Holland is in the corner of Shawn Spears. And now Spears hoisting up Stacks for a gutbuster. And now what is Ridge Holland doing? Introducing a sledgehammer. And the referee notices it and attends to the situation at hand. Meanwhile, Stacks and Spears going back and forth. Brainbuster right on the knee. And Spears could have the matchup won. That could do it. Oh, but Stacks was able to kick. And now Spears getting frustrated. But he calms himself down. Regulating his emotion here tonight is Shawn Spears. And now looks to finish off Stacks, but oh, wait a minute, reversal. And looking for something now is Lorenzo, but Shawn Spears had a counter for it. Knee to the chest. And now Stacks being picked back up to his feet. Shawn Spears with a spine buster, trying to finish the job. Cover on Stacks for a 2 count. Shawn Spears beside himself that he hasn't put Channing Lorenzo away as of yet. And oh, now with the official trying to capitalise, but here comes Channing Lorenzo battling back in this matchup, and the NXT universe coming alive. And look at this, going right off the leg of Shawn Spears. Smart strategy. Oh, but Spears trying to rally. And we have a striking exchange between these two men. D'Angelo and Ridge looking on from ringside. And oh, Spears right to the gut. And now fish hooking the nose. Underhanded tactics being employed now by Spears. And you'd expect nothing less from the twisted mind of Shawn Spears. Oh, but there's an elbow. And Stacks looking for a clothesline, catches the German suplex. And the turnbuckle pad again has been exposed by Holland. Back elbow in the corner. And Spears could be closing in here. Trying to set up Stacks again for that brainbuster. And now what is Spears thinking? Powerbomb maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Shawn Spears lining up that turnbuckle. And Stacks goes head first right into it. Thankfully, that turnbuckle wasn't the exposed one. The one that Ridge Holland has targeted all night. And now Stacks nailed that forearm. And oh, Ridge going after Stacks, and Spears takes advantage. You have got to be kidding me. Did the referee notice? I don't think so. And Shawn Spears with the C4. Come on, not like this. Shawn Spears is going to take the win any way he can.
Here is your winner, Shawn Spears.
Well, you can't deny that was a well-oiled plan here tonight from Shawn Spears. We are back here on NXT. And there is Carmelo Hayes, the now former NXT champion. But last week, Hayes' intentions were made crystal clear when he laid out Trick Williams, a man that beat him at no mercy. It is clear that Hayes wants that championship back. And I think a third and final match between these two men is destined. I think it has to happen. We need General Manager Booker T to sort out this situation. We need that third and final match set in stone, because otherwise this is going to continue forever.
Last week I made it clear that me and Trick are far from done with each other. Even he knew this. I wanted spring break-in. He wanted no mercy. I think it's time to end it at the Great American Bash, because I know I not only can beat him once, I can beat him twice in the same night. I propose a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship.
Well, I would be all for that. And I think this man would be too. Here comes the NXT champion, Trick Williams, making his way down to the ring.
Melo, when are you just going to accept that I have exceeded you? The rookie has become greater than his mentor. It's a tale as old as time.
Trick, I didn't teach you everything. How stupid would that be of me? Come on, man. You saw it firsthand and at spring breaking that I have more tricks up my sleeve.
And you found out at No Mercy that I don't need dirty tricks to beat you. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about how Trick Williams is going to get embarrassed at the Great American Bash.
Cap.
Well, Booker T, I need this. The NXT Universe need this. One more time.
Last week we returned to NXT and we beat former tag team champions in Gallus.
We believe that we are now in line for a title match with Fraxion.
It's time for the New Catch Republic to win some gold.
New Catch Republic with almost a challenge there to Fraxion. They want the NXT Tag Team titles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kelani Jordan.
Well, our next contest here on NXT will determine the next challenger for Tatum Paxley's NXT Women's North American Championship. It is Kelani Jordan in action with Fallon Henley. And this should be a good one. This should be a competitive one. Who will advance to the Great American Bash next Tuesday to face Tatum Paxley? It's time to saddle up.
And her opponent from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley has wanted an opportunity like this for quite some time. She is back on TV. She is back performing on NXT. And that is what she wanted. Let's see if she can deliver. Again, the winner will face Tatum Paxley for the Women's North American title next week at the Great American Bash. We are underway. Kelani Jordan and Fallon Henley going one-on-one here this evening, and they are locking up. Arm lock here by Fallon. And Kelani shifting the momentum, turning the tables on Henley. And now a hammerlock applied here by Fallon. Back and forth in the early stages of this match. And now that side headlock is applied. Kelani in control. And Henley sends her off the ropes. Big calf kick. And that found its mark. She got all of that, but only a 1 count there for Henley. Still early days. Spinning back kick there by Jordan. And now Kelani Jordan with a leg drop. Nicely done. Trying to put Henley away now. And a kick out. Well, I said this was going to be competitive, and thus far it has been. Shot there to the back. Now Fallon with a couple of chops. A big right hand and another chop. Great flurry. As she now walks on the arm of Kelani Jordan. Elbow to the spine. And so far so good for Fallon Henley. Kelani now on the apron. She's going to try and fight back. Right to the midsection and now over the top rope with a leg drop. And Henley has to roll out of the ring to regroup. Who's walking out as the #1 contender? Who's facing Tatum Paxley next week here on NXT? This is a #1 contenders match between Fallon Henley and Kelani Jordan. The winner will face the Women's North American Champion Tatum Paxley for the gold next week at the Great American Bash. And oh, what a forearm there by Kelani. And Jordan maybe closing in. Back elbow found its mark. And now Fallon lifted back up to a vertical base. Reversal on the Irish whip, and Jordan hit hard in the corner. And just like that, Fallon Henley turns things around. Drops Kelani with a Michinoku driver for the win for the #1 contendership, and a kick out at 2. That was close. And now Henley looking for that forearm smash. Kelani Jordan though with a great counter into that pinning predicament. Shoulders down here on Henley. And Henley now with Kelani in trouble. Great back and forth sequence there. And now from the middle rope, missile drop kick. Fallon Henley has searched and searched for an opportunity like this for quite some time. And this could be her moment. Cover on Jordan. Near fall. Another close call there for Henley. You can see the pressure maybe getting to her. Fallon Henley is all emotion right now, and that may not be a good thing. Emotions can do very bad things to your head in stressful situations. Fallon needs to remain focused. Needs to remain calm and calculated. And wait a minute, saddle up. That could be it. Henley rushing into the corner. And Jordan somehow gets her shoulder up. Henley is in disbelief. Staring at the official as if to say, what the hell? And now Kelani trying to rally. Both of these women giving this everything they've got for the #1 contendership to the Women's North American Championship. That is what this is all about tonight. And these two women still going tit for tat. Kelani gets the better of Fallon. And now this could be Kelani Jordan's moment. Into the official goes Hendry, and I believe that was inadvertent. But Kelani will capitalise. And now into the corner. Nobody home. From behind now. And Kelani with a reversal. And now setting up Hendry. Face first. Kelani staying on her. And wait a minute. J.C. Jane. What the hell is this about? And Kelani, wait a minute. Kelani just got rolled up. Fallon Hendry trying to take advantage of the distraction. Did not pay off. The match continues. And there's saddle up for a second time. Off the distraction by J.C. Jane. Fallon Hendry just got the win.
Here is your winner, Fallon Hendry.
What the hell was that about? Kelani was closing in right here. As we take a look back, face first, went Hendry. And Kelani was about to follow up with the nail in the coffin, but J.C. Jane providing a distraction, allowing Fallon Hendry to roll up Kelani Jordan for a 2 count. But then watch this. Hendry not wasting a second. Boom! Saddle up right to the face of Kelani Jordan. And that would be all she wrote. Fallon Hendry is now the #1 contender to the Women's North American title, thanks to J.C. Jane. We are back here on NXT, and next week is the Great American Bash, where the NXT Championship will be on the line. It has been made official. 2 out of 3 falls. Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, 1 lost time. And earlier tonight, Roxanne Perez made a return, laying out the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Well, next week, Roxanne gets her chance to regain the NXT Women's title. The Women's North American Championship will also be defended by Tatum Paxley as she takes on Fallon Hendry, who moments ago, thanks to the assistance of J.C. Jane, was able to become #1 contender. And the NXT Tag Team titles will be defended by Fraxium after the challenge issued by the New Catch Republic earlier tonight. That is next week at the Great American Bash.
Fallon, remember, you don't have to fight just by yourself. We would be more strong together, and that means your fight to be better. Your fight for opportunity gets a whole lot easier. I think I proved that tonight.
I am joined by Joe Hendry, who last week made a big impact when he shockingly returned to NXT. Tonight you go one-on-one with Ridge Holland.
That's right, and Joe Hendry is going to do big things in NXT. The partnership between TNA and NXT continues, and it is the best thing to have happened because now the NXT universe can bear witness to Joe Hendry. I am going to show Oba what I'm all about.
The NXT universe are on their feet for Joe Hendry as he returns to in-ring competition here on NXT.
his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds,
Joe Hendry will be taking on Obafemi next week at the Great American Bash for the North American Championship. Does Hendry have what it takes to win an NXT Championship for the first time in his career? It would be the first time a TNA superstar, while under a TNA contract, wins an NXT title. Tonight, though, he is up against this man.
And his opponent, representing the Calling from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland.
There is Ridge Holland, a man that has aligned himself with the mastermind, Shawn Spears. Ridge Holland is just as twisted as Shawn Spears is. Quite the deadly combination. Ridge Holland looking to shut down the outsider that is Joe Hendry here tonight. And the bell sounds, we are underway. Hendry and Holland in our main event this evening. And look at the power on display here from Ridge. Oh, and a cheap shot. Now back into that collar and elbow tie-up. And oh, now look at Hendry overpowering Ridge Holland. Giving him a taste of his own medicine. And again, the cheap shot by Ridge. And now look at Ridge unloading on Hendry. And Joe Hendry has had enough. Look at this flurry. Ridge gets sent off the ropes. Hendry went for a back elbow. Ridge shuts him down. Now putting the boots to the TNA superstar. Into the corner. And Ridge continuing the assault. Hendry answering right back. Another flurry. And Hendry's feeling it. Our main event continues here on NXT. Coming soon to Universe Mode, NXT presents their next TV special, NXT Great American Bash. Don't miss this night of great in-ring action. Grudges are settled and championships are put on the line. NXT Great American Bash, coming soon to Universe Mode. We are back here on NXT and this is our main event tonight as Joe Hendry from TNA battles Ridge Holland. And Hendry's looking for some momentum here tonight, heading into his North American Championship match next week at the Great American Bash. But look at the strength from Ridge. Oh, down goes Hendry. High impact, will it be enough? No. And now Ridge with a big knee. Hendry just got rocked. Trying to recuperate now on the outside, but here's Ridge from the apron and Hendry caught him. Right in the gut. No, not out there. Hendry looking for a suplex. And Ridge able to counter. And now both men heading back into the ring. Oh, nice throw by Ridge. Right over his shoulders. And Hendry coming back with a back elbow. And another flurry. Down goes Ridge Holland. Boot to the face. And the NXT Universe firmly behind Joe Hendry, and they are fueling him. But look at Ridge with a belly-to-back suplex. And now Ridge firing up. And Hendry with a kick. Well, that'll shut down Ridge Holland, at least for the moment. Big discus lariat now. And can Hendry put this away to build momentum heading in to next week? Oh! Hendry just went right into a knee and then a European uppercut. And now Ridge Holland sending him off the ropes. Belly-to-belly suplex. And now what is Ridge lining up here? Lining up his prey. Oh, Hendry getting out of dodge. And now the forearm. Another shot. Hendry just doing whatever he can right now. No, and there's a throw by Ridge Holland. And Ridge may be about to seal the fate of Joe Hendry. Down he goes. And that may be it. Cover on Hendry. And oh, a kick out at two. Ridge Holland can't believe it. Ridge thought he had Hendry beat. But the NXT Universe are fueling him. Oh my goodness. Another suplex. Hendry's down. Does he have anything left? He does. Kick right to the skull. And now hoisting up Ridge. Looking for that fall away slam. Ridge Holland though prevents it. And oh, this could be it for Joe Hendry. Wait a minute, inside cradle. Looking for the win here. Kick out. And now Ridge with a kick to the skull of Hendry. Oh, he got caught. Ridge got caught. And now Joe Hendry taking down Ridge Holland. The comeback may be on. Hendry's channeling the support of the fans. Shot there to the skull of Ridge Holland. And now sending him off the ropes. Joe Hendry showing off his power. And now could it be time for a standing ovation? Oh, Ridge raked the eyes. Ridge Holland going right to the eyes. Alabama slam. No. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, Hendry is still in it. The fight continues for Joe Hendry. But how much does he have left? Can he survive this? Hendry's down. Covered by Holland. And again Hendry gets his shoulder up. How's he still going? Oh God! Ridge taking out his frustrations on the official. And now evil intentions in the mind of Ridge Holland. What is Ridge doing? He's got a steel chair. And the referee's down. Ridge Holland. Oh, Hendry though. Able to evade. And he caught Ridge with a knee strike. And is the official stirring? Ridge Holland back into the ring. As is Joe Hendry. The referee's still down. Can Joe Hendry pull this off? Here comes that fall away slam. And this time, he connects. He delivers. And the NXT Universe are about to provide Joe Hendry a standing ovation. Here's the cover The referee back to his feet, still groggy. But Joe Hendry's pulled it off.
Here is your winner, Joe Hendry.
I had my doubts that Joe Hendry could beat Obafemi, but now I believe.